As you can see, a couple things have changed. Actually, a lot of stuff has changed, but you can't really tell too much from me just standing here. But let's just say we went back to nothing. I wasn't recording it, but let's just say a wither fight went bad, and oh, it was rough. It was rough. But yeah, we have this built. We have the platform built. We've moved in, as you can see our chests there. We've got it mostly spawn proof. I don't say mostly. It's like almost completely spawn proof. And we've moved over our lava farm, our obsidian miner, a little basic super smelter. And we have like some basic organization going on, you know. But the important thing is, in order to get all our stuff back, where is it? Where are you? We actually built ENX04's Guardian Farm, which, if you haven't built ENX04's Guardian Farm, it's a little bit, it can be a little bit overwhelming. It seems overwhelming, but really isn't. It's actually very easy, very straightforward. I would recommend. And actually, down here in the basements, we've drained all of the, where are they? All the pillars are drained, and more or less they're finished on the outside. This one we actually like mined out kind of. I think the other one is a little messier, if I remember correctly. And let's go double check. I actually can't remember. So we were like in the middle of draining it when we went to go help with the wither fight. I don't know if help is really the word. Instant died is more. But yeah, so we made a quick little bamboo farm down here. As you can see, you have something kind of pop through. The one that I want to make pretty though is this one. This one I've been actually working on the most. We're ready for the next step on this one. I'll show you this before so yes, look at this. It's just a pit. It's just a pit. And we have plans for this pit. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna have kind of a variation of this on the other ones, and then I think, but the other ones are gonna be more farm centric. I want my base to be kind of a mix of kind of lore adjacent, but also like functional. Like I have gotten into the past where it's like I make my base so kind of like a thing where like I can't do anything in it, or the other extreme, you make your base too functional and then you can't like do anything fun in it, or it's just like ugly. That's a big problem with Minecraft bases sometimes. They just get uggos. But yeah, let's go look at our Guardian farm. I'm actually pretty proud of it. And the nice thing is, and I don't know why I didn't realize this before, is you can trade the cod from a Guardian farm for emeralds. And I was just like, the minute I learned that, I was just kind of blown away. Wow, someone's been... Was that us? No. It was not us. Someone's been in our area. You know what? I'm feeling spicy. Let's turn on our chunk loader. And then it immediately goes in our inventory. So one of the things we added over here since last time, we haven't really worked on this village that much, if I'm being honest. We had to get like brand new armor, brand new tools. I mean, look at this. That pick is like literally about to die. And we also got some other stuff too. I just don't have it on me. Like we have, oh, this is the wrong house. This was my old house. We have a bow, which is pretty good. We have our hoe. Oh, that's right. We usually, nah, it's fine. We got the enchantment right. We don't need to waste an ingot to make that nicer. But the bow is really nice. It's nice to have a bow. We went instead to get our sword to be OP. I always think it's funny that a netherite maxed out sword is still weaker than an axe, but technically that sweeping edge is kind of like AoE damage, which, you know, the axe does not have. But we added, what are they called? Fishermen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fishermen. So that we can trade them cod for emeralds, which is like kind of OP when you think about the drops for the farm I'm about to show you. But yeah, this is the area still. It's coming along. It's coming along, you know, slow but steady. So that's how you know someone's been here, because that's not a me thing. I wonder if anyone's actually harvesting the wheat. Because I know I'm not. We started using the horse more to go back and forth. And so more people have actually gotten to the roof. That's where you see the torches are, but we... Come on, horse. If we follow these lanterns, we get to our monument, which... It's actually me and Ko's farm, mostly because I can't justify stealing a whole monument on the server. I'm still too new. You know, I don't want to step on any toes. At the end of the day, the farm is kind of ugly. This is the top end of the farm right there. Because the farm is so portal intensive, you do have to kind of build it kind of far away. So we've arrived at the farm. It's pretty basic. I mean, it's got your guardians going through portals there. It goes through that. Ooh. Every time I go through here, I try to, like, yoink all the squid ink. I need squid. Well, we might not need squid ink, but it never hurts to have squid ink. Little bubble vader. The bed is behind the enchanter so that you don't get that. Doesn't let you sleep because of monsters. But I mean, it's pretty. Oh, Ko added that. I was like, why is there? But yeah, they just come down. The drops are pretty good. I've already kind of yoinked out some of the raw cod. I mean, I think it's a pretty good farm at the end of the day. I'm pretty pleased with it. We do want to do a little bit of building. I haven't really decided what we want to do. We'll probably do... We don't have any shulkers yet. That's a bigger problem, actually, that we have. So, we're going to heal our stuff, and then once we're done healing, we'll go back to the base and then do some building. Okay, everything's healed up. We got all our stuff nice and ready to do stuff. This is actually how many emeralds I get every time I clean out that farm and come back. But, you know, obviously we'll be able to do a little bit more once we have shulker boxes. I mean, you could just only fit so much stuff in your inventory, even if you use your ender chest as like another chest to help. But we have an idea. We have an idea for what I'm just going to call that like the maw. It's going to be called the maw. The maw of stuff. And so essentially, let's do our first time lapse of the year, I think, actually. So let's just get right into it. So welcome back, welcome back. Oh, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, it's just stuff has been happening. Stuff has been happening. Actually, I don't know if we had this armor last time we did this time lapse. I don't know. It's let's just say some time has passed since the time lapse, and I hope you like it. I'm kind of pleased with it. I think it's good lighting. Could it be better? Of course, it'd be better. Everything can always be better. But I like how it's kind of like this viewing platform in here. We might fix this. We don't have a beacon in here anymore. Or actually, that didn't even make sense why that's off center like that. We never had a beacon in here. Now that I think about it, the beacon was over there. But the beacon is, we moved it from, where was it? I don't even remember. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What's happening? What's happening? We actually had, we lost our helmet. This is Mark II hat. Stuff happened. A warden. Wardens are just the worst. They're just the worst. But enough has happened where I actually have. I almost had 2 new farms to show you. The lava grind never ends. The lava grind never ends. Sometimes I just, I feel like making a farm, but I don't feel like recording it, if that makes sense. More or less, I just feel like playing the game, a long day at work. Sometimes you just want to vibe. Sometimes you don't feel like going from talking to yourself to, well, it's weird because I talk to myself a lot. I just mutter to myself a lot. I'm like always essentially making content. I'm just not always recording it. I'm just a silly, goofy guy. Just a little silly, goofy. But we did that. We also finished draining everything. So everything's drained. I think I showed that last time. I'm all over the place. But we will show something new. So I built a farm. Let's just say my appetite was a little bigger than my stomach, you could say. I think that's the way that saying goes. Never hurts to just rob this real fast. Because I was building a creeper farm, and I was like, I want all the gunpowder because I've had trouble with creeper farms before, just not being very efficient. What I underestimated was, let me get through this portal, then we'll continue talking. I also lost my horse. Geek stole my horse. I tell you. Little fella over there. I underestimated how much, because obviously we're doing gunpowder because we want stuff for rockets. So the end fight is going to be, I think, this weekend. Please check out everyone's streams when they stream or all that stuff. I probably won't be streaming. If I'm there, I'm just going to be vibing. But more or less, I was like, I want rockets for when we get Elytra, because I really want to fly. I love flying in Minecraft. I just never get to do it. So I was like, we need gunpowder. But then I underestimated how bad sugarcane farms are. Or not how bad they are, but just how slow they are. It's a pretty basic design. But like, for example, we have 3 stacks. So I guess Co must have combined them. But, oh, that was, hello? But anyways, so Co must have combined them. And then down here we have the receptacle. You notice how I'm not showing the farm yet. I mean, like, that's a pretty good, so Co has combined it. So it's like that to that much paper, pretty bad. I mean, it's not horrible. Like, we just need more paper. And that's fine. Ironically enough, so I'll show you the farm I did. So this is, I believe this is the farm that Cubfan uses a lot. Now, obviously I was like, oh, I'll just make the AFK chamber or the AFK platform the shade platform, because it doesn't matter how high it is. And I was like, oh, I'll just build it from there to the top. I got to here, and honestly, I was like, I'm good. I'm honestly good. Also, Co left this on, I think. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, honestly. if it's just left on 24/7. But it's like, you know, it's got a pretty basic etho clock on the top. That way you can turn it on, off. Sometimes it's left on, it just happens. Obviously it's not going to work now, but it's, you know, it works. The downside is I have to really work on getting that sugarcane farm going, because currently, I mean, even if we make power 3 rockets, we have way too much gunpowder. So what I plan to do, and it's hard because it's like, they take so much. It's the pistons. It's really the pistons. The pistons, it's like, that's kind of the bottleneck, you could say. So I think what I'm going to do is we will just stack these up times 3. Because I mean, like, for the amount of, like, because if we times 3 it, then we'll have a full row. And we have about 3 rows of gunpowder. So yeah, if we stack 2 more on each one of these and kind of have them share the same, you know, 1 hopper and chest, that'd probably be fine, right? It's gonna be so ugly. I mean, this farm from a distance, it's so unnecessary. But I guess I could fit other platforms under here. I could fit like a mob farm. I mean, it's not like this is a hard farm. It was just like the trapdoors are tedious, and like it's just one of those farms that just takes a while to do. But yeah, so obviously this episode is coming out Friday, ? Yeah, Friday. We're doing Fridays. And obviously the fight is going to be on the weekend, so it'd be best if you go to the Twitter of Januscraft and just make sure you follow everyone, and when they're streaming the fight, maybe you'll see me lose everything, because that seems to be like the pattern. Every time I go hang out with people, I lose everything. Like this time we were pretty good. We only lost our axe, our both, actually no, just our silk, our axe, and our hat. But I mean, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We also lost all our food, but it works out. We also left a present for Grace. It will be very interesting what Grace thinks of their present. I mean, so we've started kind of a southern alliance of me, Ko, Sasha, and we're trying to get Grace to join us. Join us. Well, anyways, thanks for all that. If you like this video, you know, leave a like, leave a comment. I don't know, you can tell me what you would have done differently. How many levels would you have done on this farm? Would you have kept going? Am I weak? Am I weak for giving up? It got boring. It got boring and tedious. I didn't like it. Well, anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And so we're bye.